Premier Planet, Justin Barlow here with
Randy Ricci.
And we're here to tell you about PPW 99 this Saturday night at 1230 Davis Road in Woodstock, Illinois, the Premier Studio.
Go ahead, brother.
Alrighty. Taking the reins on this one. I like it. Up first.
That's because you're my horse-faced boy.
Touche. Up first, we've got two rematches coming up this Saturday night. First, #1 contendership, Scott Colton and Iniestra. Man, did these guys tear it down.
I
this
can
last
watch
Saturday.
those two little shits 5 nights a week. Not 7, because I like to watch Longmire and now my new favorite, Southland. Those two guys, though, make me love wrestling again.
Oh my God.
I love to see them compete.
I've told them both to their face, they make me fall in love with wrestling all over again. I've been watching this for over 20 years, and each and every time these guys get in the ring, it's just, I feel like a kid again.
It's like I told everybody in the building Saturday, I should have taken Dramamine before I watched that monitor, because I got seasick. I got motion sick. There was so much going on in that ring. I don't even know what to call half of what they did.
You should have seen the fans' reactions out here at ringside. I mean, it was everything from you could hear the people gasping, holding their breath, so many near falls. But these guys couldn't make it 30 minutes. I mean, the time limit wasn't enough. These guys had a half hour, and they were so evenly matched, they couldn't make the time limit.
And when everything is said and done, I feel like a proud father. Good job, boys. This week again, #1 contendership on the line. Iniestra facing Scott Colton, former PPW World Champion.
And this time, you've tacked on an extra 15 minutes. So these guys are going to have 45 minutes, the better part of an hour, to decide who's going to be next in line for a shot at that championship. And speaking of the championship...
Yeah, remind me to get 2 more shots of espresso next Saturday.
I will definitely do that. I'll text you.
Thanks, Doc.
And then, speaking of the championship, we've got Chase Gosling, his first title defense here tonight after he sneakingly grabbed that title from Colton last week using those filthy tactics of his, finally having that big plan come full circle, but he was tasked with facing...
Let me tell you something. Let me just say this. I got to say it while I got it on my brain. Chris Angel ain't got nothing on Chase Gosling. That guy is the master of the mind freak, man, because that's what he's building his career on.
Well, look at how he was tonight. He comes out in like pink and green war paint.
Like Braveheart.
Yeah, Braveheart with an identity issue, I think. But anyway, his #1 contender, his opponent tonight, Matt Vine, who's turned a new leaf here in PPW, and Matt Vine has been chasing that title now for 3 years. He's been with this company 3 years, been chasing that title the entire way. He finally gets back into that #1 contender
I'm going to
spot.
say this as lovingly as I can. 3 years ago, this cocky kid comes to me to finish him off for pro wrestling training. Matt Vine, I'm going to heaven with all the drama and the love and tolerance and patience I've shown Matt Vine over the last 3 years. Now, I was a believer early on because I see the kid when he comes to work out and train here. I personally train him, and I've seen him starting to get it. First, he had to believe in himself, and he did. He'd come in, he'd work hard, he'd go, damn, I'm pretty good, I can wrestle.
And he is good.
Then, he earns your respect, my respect, the locker room's respect, Iniestra's respect, by actually going out there and doing the footwork. It's been an amazing thing to watch evolve, man. That's all I got to say. It's like watching a Neanderthal discover fire. No offense, Vine. I say it like I said, lovingly. Go ahead.
No, it's a perfect analogy. Vine has found...
He's walking erect. He's a homo effing sapien.
Exactly. He's found that spark. He's now found that spark. He's let go of this ego of his that he thought was fueling him when really it was just holding him back, and he brought that fire.
It's like when the effing Grinch stole Christmas. This thing was the size of a pea, and all of a sudden, kaboom! The ego shattered. Looks like Matt Vine is all about heart.
Exactly. And he brought that heart. He had Chase Gosling on the run tonight. And I think he broke Chase's confidence a little bit.
I think so too, but in the same token, how did that match end? Chase Gosling, the master of the mind game, taking advantage of a maybe a little unsure Matt Vine with this new role. There's confidence there, and it's finally replacing that false pride and ego. But until it's got its sea legs, I'm sure we can expect more out of Gosling with his butt games.
Oh my God, I mean, Chase Gosling gets kicked in the face, and he's the one that wins the match.
Falls into the toilet, crawls out wearing a tuxedo. Folks, meet Chase Gosling. This Saturday night, Vine versus Gosling, the title is on the line.
That's gonna be magical. Like, the tricks and everything Chase pulls out, I mean, like, he's a magician in his own right.
Like I said before, he's the master of the mind freak. They should give him his own show in Vegas, because I know Chris Angel is cleaning up with those tricks.
Oh my God.
Now, I haven't heard for sure, but the word on the street, rumor has it Andy Anderson's gonna be back and Ronnie Metro is booked. I hope and wish you a speedy recovery. I'm sure I can speak for the rest of the Premier Planet, Andy. We hope to see you Saturday night and hope that you can get your hands around Nicole Bass Metro's throat.
Yeah, and for Ronnie's sake, I hope somebody brings a leash, because Andy, that dog's gonna be out for blood. He's gonna, if he gets the chance, I think he might actually lunge for Ronnie's throat.
I, for one, would love to see it, and nobody has probably earned that more than Ronnie Metro.
Exactly. Remember, Ronnie, 9 times out of 10, they go right for the crotch.
Yep, and he ain't gonna sniff it, G. He ain't gonna sniff it. We're gonna find out, just like Nicole Bass did on the Howard Stern show, if you're a man, Ronnie, or a female. Ooh. We'll see you Saturday night.
12:30 Davis Road, Woodstock, Illinois. You here.